It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power, sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, two-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
Now batting, Billy McKinney. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Cahill is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. Popped him up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He hasn't had much success. Just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's one down now. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Justin Upton. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up McKinney. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Standing in now, Justin Bour. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bour, a native of Washington, D.C. He was a 25th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's Albert now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bohr, the runner at first with 2 gone. Stroman comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, in the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's gone 3 for 6. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Simmons, well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Misses, ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Takes this the other way to right. Slides and he makes the basket catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Los Angeles scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Trevor Cahill is credited with the win. Marcus Stroman was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For joining us here this afternoon. And we